Hey everybody, it's me again. Hello. Uh, yeah, okay. So I know I originally had wanted us to start at 6 o'clock, but stuff happened. Certain stuff being that I got an extra ticket to the circus, so I'm gonna go watch the circus with my niece and nephew. So I'm sorry, I haven't been to the circus in years, and I really wanted to go, so it was free. Why not? Okay. So anyways, hi. It's been about a month. Shit. I had a lot of stuff going on, and I'm really sorry about that. Honestly, I had like 5 videos in the works, and then suddenly all my computer stuff just like shut down out of nowhere, and I had to delete a lot of stuff, and then some stuff stopped working, and it really sucks. Like I even did a full episode of Fan Fiction Corner. I swear to God, I was reading fan fiction from Saved by the Bell, and then as I was uploading it, a lot of the feed just cut out, and I don't know why. I really don't, and it sucks majorly, but shit happens, I guess. So today we're going to talk about what to expect when you're in college, I suppose. A lot of stuff happened since as you can see, I've started school, but I'm not at my dorm right now. I'm still at home because I've decided that since I'm so fucking poor, I'm gonna go to community college and finish up my associate's degree there, which is fine. There's no shame in going to community college. There's no shame in getting your associate's degree there first. It's actually a lot cheaper. One of my videos was about, starting school and, getting the hang of going to a new school, what to bring if you're going to live in a dorm, books and stuff like that. It happens. But so, anyways, I don't even remember what I was gonna do. Let me just figure out something's up with my video. I like the feed for the live events, so I'm just gonna check. There we go. Okay. So it says that Jesus. Okay, so something's up with my stream. It says that yeah, it's telling me that my stream status is bad, so I'm gonna have to do something about that real quick. Wow, this is really bad. I'm sorry. Let me just figure this out. And while we're waiting, does anybody have a question for me? Do you need, or have you thought about, is there, geez, I need to learn to speak. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this real quick, and then we'll figure out what's going on with the video. If somebody could tell me, how many of you are in college right now? I've noticed I have 2 viewers right now, so I don't know who they are, but I'd like to get to know you. That's kind of what this is for, getting to know my audience and talking more about stuff, and then letting you know what's up with me. I want to do this this is a whole monthly basis. I really like doing this. It's actually a lot easier because, my computer doesn't like me too much. Neither does my camera, apparently. So I'm looking at my camera right now. It's over in the corner because it's being stupid. So while I figure this out, why don't you guys tell me a little bit about yourselves? Who are you? Are you studying anything of, are you studying anything? Are you going to school? Are you in high school? Are you somehow in grade school? If you are, what are you doing here? Stop. I'm kidding. If you have any specific questions for me, like what's college like, how to get through high school, how to get through college. This is my 3rd year of college. It's 3. I have my computer on a stand thing right now, so I'm trying to have my hands up so you can see them, but it's really hard. Is that better? I don't know. Something is definitely up with my viewing thing, and I don't know what it is, so I am going to check out why. Let's see. what is going on with this thing? I have no idea. It's saying that my, let's see, what is going on? Focus, oh, hey. Huh, that's cool. Let's see. Smooth. Original. What's enhanced? Oh, that explains a lot. Let's try original. There. Okay, hopefully that should fix anything that's wrong with the video, the feed right now. Let's see. Okay. Still bad. Okay, that's too bad. Oh well. That's okay. Okay. So, focused. Oh, hey. Jesus. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It's being dumb. Dumb. There. So, anyway. Okay. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. It was something about something, right? Oh, I've only got one viewer. That's too bad. That's cool. Or not too bad. Why did I say too bad? Well, like I said, I had started to, originally I wanted to do this at 6, because a lot of people have less things going on a Friday night at 6 o'clock, or, you know, like, I don't know, it's the circus, it's worth it, just shut up. In case you guys weren't wondering, it is actually the Barnum and Bailey Circus, and surprise, it has my name in it! Yay! Oh yeah, I need to introduce myself. I should probably do that. Hi, I'm Bailey, also known as Anime Lover 4, also known as Pink Haired Maniac, also known as Baka Chip Cookie. Those are my many names, apparently, that I go by. I don't know why I go by Anime Lover 4 anymore. I should really just stop the whole Anime Lover 4 thing. I don't know. I wanted to do like a poll. Should I do like Pink Haired Maniac or Baka Chip Cookie? I would rather do Baka Chip Cookie because my hair is not always pink like it is right now. I'm going to redye my hair soon. I've decided. I'm tired of my hair being brown. It has always been brown, and I'm not that I dislike brown hair. It's just like I look better when I have pink hair. I feel better when I have pink hair, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just tired of having brown hair, and that's just me. So I'm afraid if I, you know, rename my site Pink Hair Maniac, then everybody's gonna be confused by the fact that I have brown hair. They're gonna be, or like blue hair, and they're gonna be like, oh, why isn't your name Pink Hair Maniac? Or why isn't your hair pink? Your name is Pink Hair Maniac. Blah blah blah. It happens. Okay. So. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, right. So, aside from my fanfiction corner video, I'm actually doing some book reviews. I don't see a lot of book reviews on YouTube anymore. I see, like, you know, movie reviews or video game reviews, but not so much books, you know? I assume it's because, you know, it's kind of hard to review a book online. I mean, it's easy to type out, but I feel like it's really hard to say, because like you want to show specifics, right? Like in a movie or TV show, you can show a certain scene, and then people will be like, "Oh, I get it. That's totally right. You know, this scene could have been so much better," or "Why is this scene gone when it should have been this to this, rather than, you know, this and then that." You know, whereas in a book, you're just kind of describing stuff, and if people haven't read the book, they're kind of at a loss for, you know, what's going on, right? I'm planning on changing that. I'm actually going to do like a personal book review, and then we'll see if I have time to act the scene out. I really want to, because the books that I have right now that I'm reviewing they're kind of a surprise, but I think I'm gonna, you know, actually tell you what they are. Yeah. Like manga's easy, because manga you can at least like show where it is, because they've got, you know, like Kingdom Hearts, right? Pictures, right? So you can be like, in this scene, this wasn't in the... I'm not saying that it actually was or wasn't, I'm just using this as an example, but like, say, this scene was different in the video game, and I'd show a video game, thing, because this is based off of the video game from Square Enix on PS2 and now on PS3, probably PS4. I don't even know if it's on PS4, but I know it's on PS3 because I have a PS3 and that's how I know. But whereas when I did something like the Reformed Vampire Support Group, right? No one knows what that is. If I had shown like certain places, like here, or certain places in the book, like the main character is in this part of Australia when it's like so far away from this part. How could they get from here to here when they're like so sensitive that like even like street lights make them start crying blood? Blah blah blah, kind of stuff like that, you know. So. Sorry, my arm hurts. I'm massaging my elbow. So that's what I wanted to do, was try to do some book reviews. I already started on one, but like I said, my camera's feed has been really weird lately, and I don't know what's going on with it. So I think it's more of my computer. So I'm going to have to go to the public library to do my editing, which sucks, but they have the same program as me. It's like 15 minutes away, which to most people isn't bad, but the fact that I have no car and I have to drive this giant truck, like my dad drives a Ford F-150, and that thing is a monster. I'm 5'2". I barely clear the truck bed. So I'm tiny compared to this truck. So when I'm in this truck, I'm just like driving. I'm like, holy shit, this is a big car. I can't handle big cars, and oh crap, right? I'm like missing my turn, shit. So, and it's a lot of gas, and gas is almost up to $4 now where I live. So I don't like it. I'd rather do it from home, but my computer's not letting me. But so if I can, you know, at least make it easier for myself and go to the library that has the same program, then that's fine. The public library that I live next to doesn't have any editing software at all. Like, it's a miracle they have Microsoft Word. I love my library. I love going to the library. I love reading the books, but their computers are outdated, and they're not. That's the kind of things I hate about libraries, is that they don't really update things anymore. Not that like their book system, that's fine. Everything is already laid out. You know, they go by the Dewey Decimal System. The Dewey Decimal System is really easy to figure out, but it's just really hard to manage when you're on a computer and your computers are running so slow that they have to use dial-up. Dial-up is a little outdated, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Anywho, so I remember what I was gonna go for. Something about something. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to do some book reviews. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to reviewing Harry Potter or not, but I want to. You know, maybe do some similarities, differences, pros and cons between the actual thing, and then between the books and the movies. Maybe bring in the video games. I might have a whole Harry Potter week. I kind of missed the big dates, so that might be next year. The big dates being like the last day that the books came out, or Harry Potter's birthday, you know, stuff like that. So, I'm sorry, I'm reading something. It's not working too well. Okay, so, like I said, I'm going to be going to the circus soon. It's 5:25 p.m. Central Time right now. So if you're watching this, then I'm at 6:30. I am truly sorry. If you have questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Even after the feed is done, I will answer any questions you have. Right now, I'm just going to talk. I'm going to let you know what's going on. I would really appreciate if somebody asked me a question, because that's kind of what happens in these live shows, is that people ask me questions, I do my best to answer them, and we kind of go from there. So right now, I've done most of what I wanted to talk about already. So I guess I'll move on to what I'm planning on doing this year, I suppose, this semester, it's going to be a little harder for me to do videos, I'm going to admit. It was a lot easier to do it in the summer, but now I can't because, well, I missed my chance in the summer and my camera wasn't cooperating with me. It sucks, but it happens, and I just, you know, can't really do anything about that. Freaking. Let's see if I can't pull up the chat. There we go. Let me see. I think I did something and I didn't mean to do it. It was more along the lines of I think what happened was I turned off chat by accident. Nope, chat's still there. Something's wrong. What is going on here? Oh, I figured it out. Okay. I've got it. Alright, I saved it. Okay, cool. So, what was I saying? Shit. Oh Christ, I don't remember what I was talking about. That's another problem I have, is I forget what I'm talking about. I kind of lose, you know, what I'm doing. Since I'm going to the circus tonight, I am going to do a circus video special. I completely forgot about that. So I'm going to see if I can't take my camera in. If I can't, then that sucks. But I'm going to do a little history about the Barnum and Bailey Circus. Or Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey. And this is the whole name. I don't know if they're an international show, but I know for a fact they're national and they've been around since like fucking 1880s. They're a pretty old circus, like what, 200 years, I think. They're really, I remember when I was little, I actually went to the circus and I got a doll. It was one of the trapeze artists. I was really, really excited to get this doll because I'd seen the show and I was like, oh man, I want to be a trapeze artist. That's so cool, you know, be trapeze. Trapeze, yes, that's a muscle in your back, but muscle system. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was really excited, and the thing I liked to do with my dolls when I had my dolls was like, I would switch up their clothing. So a lot of my dolls right now are kind of naked because I took their clothes and put them on other dolls. So, and I didn't like the way that their clothes looked on those dolls. So I at present have an Anastasia doll that has Ariel's dress, Ariel having Tinkerbell's dress, and I think Tinkerbell's naked right now. I don't even know. It's been years since I've played with my dolls. I just remembered because I was looking through my stuff because we're moving, and I was like, why is Tinkerbell naked? And then I looked around and I was like, why is Ariel wearing Tinkerbell's dress? And I was like, oh, that's right. I used to change my dolls. Like when I'd first seen Little Mermaid, I used to do the sequence where Ariel loses her voice to Ursula. Jesus Christ. And the way I would do it was, I didn't have an Ursula doll. I would use I would use whatever doll I had, and I would try to reenact the scene, but instead of Ariel losing her voice, she'd be losing her clothes. I think that should have clued my parents in on something. It's not just the girls either. I did it to the boys. Like, I had a Prince Eric doll who I believe is naked now, but I'm not sure. I had one of those little doll suitcases that I found, and I was like, there's a lot of naked dolls in here. Give me a sec. Anyways, naked dolls. But there was one I remember having from Anastasia, the Tsar Nicholas II. His pants didn't come off, and I was really upset about that because I was like, I really want Prince Eric to wear these pants. Why aren't these pants coming off? This is ridiculous. I don't want to play with this doll anymore. So Tsar Nicholas is in the suitcase with no shirt, but he's got his pants on. So Well, no. I think he's got his shirt on. I know that Eric is naked, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, none of his clothes came off. I was like, okay, they're really adamant in me not changing his clothes. That sucks for me, said younger me, who totally knew what the word sucks meant. Before it was really relevant. So I was really excited to get this doll, and I still have it because I saw it like downstairs, and I'm really excited because my niece and nephew are 4 years old now, and this is the first time they've ever been to the circus, I think. They don't really remember much. They're kind of got that whole cognitive memory thing starting up for them. So we're really excited. I'm going with my aunt, and then I think, who else is going? I think that their grandpa is going too, so that's going to be fun. She just had an extra ticket, and I was like, yes, I will go to the circus. I don't even care if I'm an adult without children. I'm going to this circus. Fuck you, fuck everyone, is basically what happened. I do want to talk a bit about school now, so we're going to segue into, college life. As you know, it's Friday, and you, being my viewers, hi, a lot of schools have already started already. High school's been in session for 2 weeks, at least where I live, and college had just started on Monday for most everybody, aside from, like, maybe some private schools, I don't know. I know that a lot of the universities have started. And I had some questions on my Tumblr and my Facebook asking me questions about, college. What was my first day of college like? What did I do? What could I have done differently? Stuff like that. And what to expect, I suppose, for the whole semester. It's really hard to tell you what exactly you should expect for college because, honestly, I've been here for 3 years and I still don't know. The first year is definitely the hardest because you're still kind of new to this. You're not so used to going to classes. You don't know you don't have any friends, or if you do, then, they're kind of doing their thing and you want to do your thing. Some people have gotten a roommate for the first time, or some people are living on their own. My first year, I had a roommate, and I loved my roommate. I love her very much. We're still friends, even if we're not roommates right now, and we weren't roommates last year. It's not because we didn't like each other. It's more because we felt that, living alone, or at least was, maybe a better option for both of us, because we love hanging out with each other. We love, being friends. We just didn't know that having a roommate was right for either of us. So we wanted to try out living alone for a year. And I enjoyed living alone because that means, I could run by my own schedule. I wouldn't have to worry about somebody coming in the middle of the night if if they had a night class or something, or same if she wasn't feeling well and I had to come in and go and be really loud, so we didn't really have to worry about that living alone. But at the same time, living alone meant buying a lot of your own groceries, not sharing, cleanup. So like if somebody like we kind of had like this whole like who would take out the garbage this week or that week, and we had a system thing, like should we wash, somebody was in charge of washing the dishes, whereas like if you're living alone, you're kind of doing everything yourself, which isn't bad. It's just, for somebody who wasn't used to it, it was kind of weird. I think the first thing I want to say for all my freshman viewers, freshman or sophomore in general, is to get all of your gen eds or prerequisites out of the way your first year. That way you're not like me and taking 17 credit hours each semester like in your last year, so you can finally graduate to get your bachelor's degree. I mean, if you have a major, that's great. At least take one of your major classes. That way you can, get to know your department, go to a lot of the department functions so you can meet people and, broaden your horizons a little bit, so to speak. I made the mistake of not checking my emails and not going to any of the functions, so I didn't really, get to know my department as well as I wanted to. I felt a little left out. I'm gonna admit, but that was all my fault. I'm gonna say, because I didn't really make an effort, which sucks. So my second year, I made more of an effort, but everybody had already, kind of made their own friends. I did have a lot of friends. I still have a lot of friends. They're just, now that I'm going to Scott, it's really hard to talk to them and, hang out with them because they're 3 hours away and I'm here. So by the time I get back, most of them are going to be graduated, so that sucks. But, I don't know, as far as, like, getting everything you need done beforehand so you can, follow your career path and get as much done as you can, it's a short amount of time, because college ain't cheap, unless you're on a scholarship, and in which case, good for you. But, anyway. Another thing I want to say is go to all your classes. At least get a feel for your classes the first week. If you feel like there's a class that you just can't do, then go to your advisor and drop your class. But if you're missing a day, you need to tell your professor. You can't just not show up because they don't know what's going on with you and they'll mark you as absent. If you've gone to the hospital or something, then you need to have somebody call your professor so they know what's going on and they can be like, oh, okay, that's actually, a really legitimate reason. I hope you feel better. Because believe it or not, everybody says that in college professors don't care about you, but in college your professors care about you. They really do. They want you to succeed. It's really frustrating when a professor, has a student who never shows up to class and then gets upset when they fail, because college grades are really important to go on to, like, get your bachelor's or your master's or anything else, But a lot of people seem to not really get that, and I'm one of those people who didn't really get that, which sucked immensely, because I wasn't paying attention to my math grade, and I'd failed the math class, and now I have to take my math class again. My third year of college, when I could have been done and over with my freshman year of college. It's been 3 years. I think 3 years is too much. At this point, I had wanted to, have my associates so I can be in a bachelor's class and get on to bigger and better things once I was done. Get a feel for your classes. A lot of those classes are really hard at first, but as you go on, you'll find that they're really easy. Or like a seemingly easy class at first, and like in the first week, ends up being really hard. That's where you find a tutor. You need to form a study group. If you miss a day, you need to get your homework done, because your professor is not going to, like, email you when you're gone and be like, hey, I noticed you missed class, here's this and this and this. No, you are responsible for being late, for being sick, for not getting your homework. You need to get your homework in, because believe it or not, your homework counts for a lot of your grade, especially in college. You can't plagiarize a paper. They will kick you out of school for that. Like, if you completely cheat on a paper, if you have somebody else write it for you, they usually notice those things. Like if you had written papers before and you had somebody else write the paper for you, they will notice, the differences between writings. Because if you have poor grammar and this person suddenly has, like, really great grammar, they're going to be a little suspicious. I don't know what else I was going to say. I'm kind of, Jesus, I'm really, I don't know, I've been really tired, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'd missed class today. I had yeah, I missed class today, so now I have to call my professor and let him know that, I was gone again, which sucks, and I need my homework, because I don't know if we're writing a paper or not. Because even though in the syllabus, you will get a syllabus from each of your professors telling you, their office hours. Take advantage of office hours, because if you have a question and you need help with something, then you can go to your professor and, they will help you out, because that's what they're paid to do. They're not just paid to sit around and, not do anything. They're paid to teach you stuff. If you're not understanding something, then you need to take the initiative and talk to them. Otherwise, you'll fail the class, and that kind of really sucks. Oh, Jesus. I'm getting to that point now where I'm just like kind of real tired. I kind of want to go on for a little longer, but I gotta get to, let's see, what time is it, actually? Give me one sec. It's 5:42. Okay. Let's take a short break really quick. I will be back in 5 minutes. So let me get my handy dandy sign thingy. Okay, what time is it now? 5:42. Yeah, we're gonna be back at let's say 5:50, and then we'll go from there. So I will be right back. I'm just going to go and grab some food. Well, not food. I gotta spit this gum out and, make sure that everything's going well with my internet. I don't know what's going on. So I will see you guys at 5:50. Let's see if it'll stay on my chair this time. Doesn't look like it's gonna stay. Okay, I'll just steal some tape. What did I do with my tape? Not here. Okay. That doesn't work. There. Can it be seen? Can you see it? I can't even tell, but, whatever. We'll be back. I'll be right back. BRB. Okay. Hi guys. Is it working? Yes. Okay. So that was a quick break. Alright, hello! Oh, hey! So, somebody was here. What's up? Okay. So, let's talk about stuff. What stuff? So does anybody have any questions yet? I know that somebody had asked me about, let me turn this around so y'all can see. So, I have these on my wall. That's my wall right now. I have the two Kingdom Key, or I have a Kingdom Key, and then the key that was supposed to be in Kingdom Hearts 3 that was announced in 2007, but is no longer a thing. I had been asked by somebody, you know, if they could commission me for a Keyblade. Here's the thing. I haven't done Keyblade commissions in a really long time, and the last time I think I actually did one was in 2009. I actually lost the blueprints to those Keyblades, unfortunately, so I cannot do that. I could try, we could do this again, but I'm almost guaranteeing that I cannot do a Kingdom Key commission. However, I don't have blueprints, or I've never had blueprints for other keys, but it's going to take a really long time. So if anybody is interested in commissioning me for a Keyblade or costume or just like anything in general, like I don't know, keys or Keyblade keys, wow, like flower crowns or plushies. Like here's an example. One of my plush toys that I did last year. This is Rory. Rory is a fox. I made him for my costumes class last semester, and I had to do it all by hand. So here's an example of one of my works. He's wearing one of my flower crowns. Let me take that off. Here we go. This is Rory. He's a little. I did him in a hurry, so he's not quite, you know. I mean, he's finished. He's completely finished. So none of this is coming off. It's just that, you know, ears might be a little too big, or like his head's a little lopsided, but the original, you know, plans for Rory were pretty foolproof. Let me put my camera back on. I'm sorry. Come here, Rory. Yeah, good fox. Super cool guy. So this is Rory. So this is an example of one of my, you know, original projects that I do. This is all hand sewn and partially machine sewed, aside from the flower crown, which I bought. But yeah, this is an example of what I do, and my cosplay page has more of what I do on there. So if you're interested and want to commission me for something, then, you know, check that out. I have a cinnamon roll. So usually what I do when it comes to commissions is I ask for the material fee first, and the material fee is however much, you know, thread, fabric, you know, stuff that I need will cost that I don't have already. Use of the machine also counts, so that'll be like, the use of the machine is only like $3. So there's that, plus, you know, however much fabric I need, and then as insurance, I do add 10%, which isn't a lot. It's like, depending on what you have. So if it's like, what, $15, it'll be like $1.50 or something like that. And that's only because I'm doing this as a business to myself. I am the one trying to make the money. So once I get the material fee, I can go out and I can buy whatever it is, you know, that I need to buy for this costume or piece. And the 10% also helps in case, like, you know, I don't have enough fabric, or, you know, I run out of stuff and I need to buy more. That's where the $1.50 comes in handy if it's $15, if that makes sense. And then once I'm done, I usually charge by the hour. So like, like, and it does not include breaks. So like if it's not consistent work, then I'll pause and then, you know, subtract how much I paused for. Like I have this neat little counter thing that tells me how much per hour I'm making while I'm working on something. It's really cool. Like if I wanted to work, usually I work from at least minimum wage, which is like $7 an hour. But if like financially you can't afford that, then usually, so I'd start from $5 an hour. So it depends on how big or how small this thing is and how long it's going to take for me to make it. Because again, this is a business, and I do expect to make some money from this business. So it is not that I'm trying to overcharge you. It is just that I'm trying to go as cheap as I can go so I can make money. This is kind of how it works for commissions, all commissions. So if you're wondering, like, if you order a costume from somebody and it's like $100, that's why, is because they're trying to make a profit. That's kind of how commission works, especially in painting. Because paintings, it doesn't matter what it is, because the material themselves costs like hundreds of dollars. Like if you see the tubes of really nice acrylic or really nice oil paint, that costs like $30 a tube, and you need a lot to make this really beautiful painting. So if you're wondering why paintings are like $1,000, that's why. Plus, you know how much time you take to work on this thing. I have a cinnamon roll. Oh, that was really hard. So anyway, I'm gonna pause for a second. Blah. Sorry guys, I'm sorry, I haven't eaten all day. I'm gonna tell you real quick what we're doing. If you're just joining in, we're gonna be here for another 15 minutes because I started at 5 o'clock and it's now almost 6, and I have to be across the river at the circus at 6:30, so I can, you know, meet at my family and we can go to the circus. I'm really excited. Like I said earlier to whoever was watching, I'm going to the Barnum and Bailey Circus with my niece and nephew and my aunt. So I'm really excited about that because I don't think they've ever been to the circus before. And if they did, they were too young to remember it. They're 4. So, another thing I completely forgot to mention, I am on a diet now. That cinnamon roll isn't helping. But I'm actually doing really well. I've lost like 5 pounds, which is good for me because, you know, my goal weight right now is 20. So the first week I lost 5 pounds, and this week I haven't really had a chance to exercise because I've been so busy trying to work out my new schedule and, you know, trying to get another job. So it's been kind of hard, I'll admit. Oh, jeez. We were talking earlier about commissions and how much they cost and why commissions are so expensive, and how I'm trying to make it like as, you know, as okay as I can with what I have. A keyblade, if I were to make one, would cost roughly around $40 to $50, and that's pretty good for a keyblade, considering, you know, how much they are online. Like a Kingdom Key online, or like, and it's wooden. I'll admit it's not gonna take too long, but the wood I have, if I wanted to make it last longer, and the paint I have, and this is all included in the material fee. So most of what you would be paying would be like the material fee itself, and then I would probably walk away with 20 bucks. You know, so that's kind of how commissions work. Because if a painter cost, or like had all this had all these materials and needed money for it, that's where this money is going, is for the materials. And then whatever money she makes or he makes from working on it, that's what they keep. That's all. So, like, if they had, let's say, $40,000 for an installation piece, that'd be, like, most of whatever it is that they bought, and then including, like, man hours. If we're going by $7 an hour, and this person has been working in this place for, like, I want to say 2 weeks, probably, on and off, 3 days a week, for however long the museum is open, or how long they let her or him or they do this piece, it's still not a lot of money. It's like, if they do it for $5 or $10, it doesn't matter, because it's still not a lot of money to them, considering how much it costs to do for the person who did the commission, or, you know, who paid for them to do this thing. To them, that's a lot of money, but to the artist, that's still not a lot, because it's material fee. And the working fee is a little harder. And then you have to factor in, you know, if somebody wants a piece shipped, you know, or they want to pick it up themselves, if they pick it up themselves, that's a lot cheaper for them, and for the artist, because then you don't have to wait for whoever it is that commissioned that piece from you to send you the money. Okay, I'm losing track, but you get the point. Somebody had asked me, you know, why commissions were so expensive and why I charge like $5 to $10 or even $12 for certain pieces. And that's why, is because if something's like really tiny and it'll take me like 2 hours or 3 hours to make, then I'll probably charge not the maximum per se, but, like, you know, if the material fee is a lot, then I'll probably charge, you know, a little more or about the same for working on it per hour. Or I'll just make a price and then that'll be what I get. If that makes any sense whatsoever. So, like, yeah, I don't know. So that's why when you go to an artist alley and you look around and you see all these really cool things that the artists have made, and you're like, wow, this is so nice, but it's so expensive, I can't afford any of this. That's why, is because the material cost is a lot, and then they want to make a profit. That's why. And what else was I gonna say? There's something. Oh. So that's about it for commission pieces. If you want to commission something from me, then feel free to, you know, ask, but know that it's going to be a little bit expensive. Even when I'm trying to make it as inexpensive as I can, it's going to be expensive. So, but I think the least that I've charged somebody to work on something, like, was when I did a Dr. Horrible costume for my friend, and material fee was $45. So if you're interested, just make sure you message me on, not on YouTube. You know, if you're interested, then be like, whoa, that's cool, I want one. That's a comment, that's fine. But I don't want to see, like, this big, long message on my YouTube page asking for specifics. If you want to commission something from me, then go to my Tumblr and message me, and then I'll direct you to my email. Or you can send me a Facebook message. All these links, like Google Plus probably, but I won't check Google Plus. I don't usually do that. But if you are seriously interested in commissioning me for something, then the best ways to get a hold of me are through Facebook, Tumblr, or an email, if you have my email. I think my email is included on my Google Plus page, so just, you know, follow that, and all the links are on my main channel page. So, like, in a little banner, it says Anime Lover 4 channel, you know, and then on the bottom right corner of that banner, will be like a bunch of little tiny things that says like, you know, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and then Google+. You can't, I don't want to see those kind of messages on Twitter either, but like if you're really interested, I think I can get messages on Twitter, but I'm not sure. I don't really go on Twitter because I don't know how to work it too well. So, and for those of you just joining us, this is a cinnamon roll. I'm on a diet, and it's not working. Yes, I am. The thing about diets is that you gotta also contribute some hard work along with the, you know, eating healthier thing. And I've been eating healthier. I've been eating more veggies and fruits. I've been watching, you know, making sure I haven't been eating a lot of running through places. Like maybe I haven't eaten any McDonald's. Last time I had Burger King was like only yesterday because I had classes all day from 11:30 to 8 o'clock at night, and it really sucked. So, oh, my back hurts. Okay. No, it wasn't yesterday. It was Wednesday. Wednesday was when I was in from 10:30 until 8 o'clock at night, which sucks, but that's my schedule. And, bit of a warning, it is 6:06 p.m., so we are not going to be here we're only going to be here for another 10 minutes before I have to, like, leave. If you have any questions, feel free to add a comment in the comment section to the right. I don't know, it's a little banner thing. It goes down the side. Feel free to ask me any questions. Right now, we've covered college, and we've covered what videos I'm going to be doing soon, and what's been going on with my damn computer. It's been deleting all my shit. Really upset about that. My plans for after I'm done with Scott, which is the college I'm going to right now, is I'm going to go back to UNI and get my bachelor's. And hopefully, by that point, I will be able to have enough, or have my GPA boosted so that I can apply to go overseas for college. I want to go to England. I want to see the world. I want to travel because I'm young and I have at the moment nothing to lose, and I am so far in debt that even if I didn't go overseas, I'd probably have the same amount of debt either way. So that's my plan, is one day I'm gonna study overseas, and that's what I want to do, and I'm really trying really hard to work on, you know, doing that, but I'm really unfocused, and that's really hard. So recently I saw Guardians of the Galaxy. I saw that when it first came out with my friend Emma, who is now in Germany. So if Emma is watching this from Germany, hi Emma. She will be going to study in France next week, I think. I don't know. But we saw Guardians of the Galaxy. We were really excited because it was really cool. And we got posters. Hers was glossy, and mine wasn't. And I really wanted a glossy picture. It happens. I decided that I wanted to make a bunch of plush toys. So eventually I'm going to make a tutorial on how to do plush toys, which is, you know, another thing of how Rory came to be and what's going on with that. Rory is my stuffed fox that I showed a little bit earlier on the show. Okay, we've only got 5 more minutes. And then tonight I'm going to take my camera with me, and I'm going to do as much as I can about the history of the Barnum and Bailey Circus. And then, I don't know, we'll figure something out. I'm going to redo the fan fiction corner because that just didn't turn out as well as I had hoped. So if anybody has any ideas on what to do the fan fiction corner over, please leave a comment below or to the side, whatever you want to do. Like, give a suggestion, like, like a show or a book or manga or anime, whatever it is, or even a movie. So say Harry Potter, and then pick a number from 1 through 20, and then so like Harry Potter number 6. And that's what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna put all the names in the hat, and then I'm gonna put the numbers in another hat, and then I'll pick the name, and then I'll pick the number, and the number will tell me, you know, which story to do. So on each page there's like a certain number of stories. So if I had Harry Potter and then I picked number 6, I would pick the 6th story down from the top. So that way it's even for everybody. Unless you have a specific story in mind, then put that down there, and I will put it in with the titles, or yeah, with the titles, and I just won't pick a name, or I just won't pick a number. That makes sense, right? So yeah. Ugh. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't know. Oh, man, I am super tired because let me tell you, I have like some terrible insomnia and it sucks. And I've had to take medicine, but this medicine kicked in really late, and I'm still getting like some residual tiredness, and I really hope that doesn't affect my experience at the circus, because damn, it's been so long since I've been to the circus. The last time I went was in high school with my friend Katie, and she and I got box seats, which is super awesome, but in the way of circus, I kind of wanted to be up front so I could be part of the whole thing, but it happens. You know, it's not the worst thing. It's not, and I'm really grateful that I got to go, because I really enjoyed hanging out with Katie at the circus, and it was just fun. Circus stuff is great. God, I have this like Bieber thing going on with my hair, but I'm trying to grow it out. I cut it in the back so that way it's even all around, and once it grows out, you know, it'll look nice, and I'll be able to dye my hair again. I'm not that was stopping me before, but I would like my hair to be long when I dye it, so that way, you know, I won't have to worry about my roots showing too much, which is a problem when I have short hair. I'm really, I don't know, I'm really excited for this year. I'm hoping that everything goes well. My classes are fun. Even though I missed my compositions class today, which I didn't mean to do, because again, my sleep medication kicked in really late, and I slept through it. Sucks. I slept right through my alarm. It was the worst thing that ever could have happened to me, but it did. So I'm going to be leaving here soon. If anybody has any questions about anything at all, please feel free to ask. I will try to get to you as fast as I can. In fact, I think since I scheduled the show a little oddly today, I might come back tomorrow. I might. So, you know, keep yourselves posted. I noticed that I'm watching my video right now, the live feed on YouTube, and it's kind of being a little blocky, I've noticed. I don't know what's going on with that, but it is, and it's kind of, I don't know what's going on here. Hopefully tomorrow we won't have this problem, but I'm going to try again tomorrow, maybe, because I work from 11 to 3. We shall see. It depends, again. So it is about that time. It is 6:14 p.m. in the Central Time of America. My mom's Canadian friend stopped by, and that was cool. I haven't seen him since I was like really tiny. He was like, I haven't seen you in 8 years. I was like, really? Because I remember what happened 8 years ago. I was like 10. I could remember. I'm pretty sure if I met a Canadian guy, I remember you. But so it must have been when I was teeny tiny. That was cool to see him again. I don't remember much about him. So, I don't know. If you have something that you want to share or you want to ask me a question, again, I will get to it as soon as I can. I will address it properly, hopefully tomorrow. But again, stay posted. I will announce whether or not I'm going to do anything at 3 o'clock Central Time, or Central America Time tomorrow. That's 3:00. What's that time in? Hang on. Oh, there it is. I was trying to find my phone. And that, for any of my overseas viewers, I'm going to be going by... Come on. Come on. Nope, that's stopwatch. Okay. Let's see. Seattle viewers, it's 4 o'clock for you guys. Right now it is midnight. It's 12:15 a.m. in London. So 12, 11, 10, 9. So look at probably at about 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time, or 9 o'clock p.m. for you Londoners. If anything, I will probably do it on Sunday, since I don't really have anything going on Sunday. But check for any updates tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. That's 1 o'clock p.m. Seattle, or what's the Western, whatever. We've been on here. Okay. And it is about that time for me to log off. So I apologize for everybody who came here hoping for a show at 6 o'clock, but I am going to the circus. And I really hope that my tiredness doesn't get in the way of that. I don't know what's going on with my computer, and I'm going to try using my camera next time so it's not so blocky and stoppy. So I hope that everybody has a really nice weekend. Check tomorrow for any updates and ask me any questions. I will get to them. I promise. I do every time, so why would this time be any different? So I will see you guys hopefully this fan fiction corner. The new one, not the one that I already recorded, because that one is shit. So, I did actually do that on August 1st, and it kind of sucked ass, and I didn't like the way it was going. So, I will see you guys hopefully by... Thanks for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. Is it working now? Yep, okay. Well, anyways, it is 6:17, so I have to leave, and I will hopefully see you guys this weekend. Like and subscribe, blah, all that shit. Fanfiction Corner after the other two videos, so it's going to be a long month. And it's, okay. So I will see you guys hopefully on Sunday, if not, next video. And until then, have a lovely weekend. Thank you for joining me, and I'm sorry for everything that's going on, but I'm going to the circus, so adios.